Okay, so we're gonna talk about Disney's it girl, I guess we would call her. Because at some time I think Disney still, and they might, Disney has had great singers, and without a doubt, I think this singer, um, with her rise from Disney, is no different. And that artist is Coco Jones. Better known for what she has done. She's been in Good Luck Charlie, Let It Shine with Tyler Williams. He just did a freestyle. I would recommend you go check that out. But Coco Jones released a song called ICU. And I know I'm a little late. Right? I assume people know Coco Jones because Disney is such a universal thing. They have a Disney in Paris. They have a Disney in Florida, California. I just assume that people know Coco Jones because Let It Shine was great during its time. It was also, is it top 5? I think she was on an episode of Girl Like Charlie. She was in a lot of works. And she's in the new, reboot of French Prince of Bel Air, but it's called Bel Air. And she plays. Who does she play? The oldest daughter of Uncle Phil. R.I.P. to Uncle Phil. The actor has been dead for a while, but I do want to give that credit. So, Coco Jones has released a song called ICU. She's turned to a music-focused career, which a lot of people from Disney do. The DJ that put this beat together was DJ Camper, and I've heard around that he's a very great DJ at what he does, and he produced this song, which I have no problems believing because this sounds amazing. Okay, so Coco Jones starts this song with the oh oh oh, like it's a very bright song. It's vocally, I didn't know she was vocally this creative. I think that is where I just didn't know she was this vocally creative. So I'm getting ahead of myself. We can get right into this right after. Let's see what we have next month. We'll get right into it.
Hey, it's Kaylee Cuoco for Priceline. Ready to go to your happy place for a happy price? Well, why didn't you say so? Just download the Priceline app right now and save up to 60% on hotels. So whether it's Cousin Kevin's Kazoo concert in Kansas City, go Kevin, or Becky's Bachelorette Bash in Bermuda, you never have to miss a trip ever again. So download the Priceline app today. Your savings are waiting.
Go to your happy place for a happy price. Go to your happy price, Priceline.
Okay, so now that we've gone away from that weird tangent of what she's done previously, we're going to look at what she's done today. So she made a song, and I believe this is an R&B song, just the way that she starts it off with the oh, 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 like, and then the oh, yeah, I think she's an R&B artist because that is just something we never heard. She says something about your hands on my body, which I think feels better than any man I've ever met. I think, this kind of shows, and this is going to sound weird saying it just because this isn't how I normally would say it, but I think that this just proves that sensation, and when I mean sensations, I mean like physical touch is so important, especially in a, I guess this would be called a friends with benefits or a fling and not a relationship, but we'll get to that part of that song. But she says something about the way you get me, that she doesn't want to forget, which just kind of shows that kind of side where it's just, hey, the way we are around each other just makes me feel great. The pre-chorus is great. Maybe I need you, maybe I breathe you, maybe, Maybe you turning my heart blue. Just turning my heart cold is what she means by blue, is what I assume. Just being around that person is something that you love, and I think that is why. I think it's the five acts of service. I think that's the test. If it's not, I'm sorry. But it's like, I breathe you, I need you, I need you around me, even if it's for like a sensational purpose. Which I think isn't a bad thing, but I think first we agree that we're better off as friends. I delete every message that we sent. Try to move on with somebody else that's less like you, which is just saying I tried to move on. I couldn't because all I could think about was you. Which I think is I think that's what a lot of people try to do in relationships, and she paints a wonderful picture of this. Now I don't know how much of this is true of her personal life, but it is something that I do think we should look at, because it is such an important thing to look at through an eyes of somebody else, but also this third perspective might relate to somebody because they're going through it now. Find yourself reading my comments again, and we end up in each other's heads. For some reason, we just end up thinking about each other again, and it makes sense. But this pre-chorus just is amazing. I need you. The O's, the out. Maybe I feel lost without you. Maybe I'm just pissed off without you in my life. Which is just like, hey, without you, we've been in a relationship where we've been doing what we've been doing, and without you, my life doesn't feel whole, which is the simple way I think that she tries to explain this, and it is great. I think this song is, 3 minutes and 16 seconds, but it is a great song, and vocally you can hear it through Coco Jones's voice. It's remarkable, and for some reason, I didn't know she could sing this well, and it sounds weird because I saw Let It Shine, and then anyway, this song is great. If you ask me, it's a 6 out of 10 just because it's not going to be everybody's cup of tea because it is a bit sexual. So, and it just depends on somebody's, how comfortable somebody is with that kind of song. I just wouldn't play it everywhere. But I will probably play it, but I just probably wouldn't play it everywhere. So overall, it's not a bad song. I just think this I don't know, it's not a bad song. I do like this song. It's just something that I don't think I would play a lot. But the EP that is on is called What I Didn't Tell You, which explains her kind of trying to move on and that mindset of these lyrics. And so I get it. I get it more now. I get it more after you read the title of the album, but I did not know she could sing like this. For some reason, I don't know why that is. But overall, this song is great, and I think she wrote majority of this song. I think the credits, I don't think there's much credits there just besides the engineer, the producer. The label is Def Jam, which I'm surprised. I didn't know Def Jam and Universal worked with Disney. I think at one time they were at odds, but this is not a bad song at all. I think, especially because I was expecting this to be my first song from her, I was expecting this to sound a little choppy, but it doesn't. And for some reason, I do like the way that this flows. I love the beat. I love her voice. The context of the song is kind of the thing that's, I'm like, I'm not going to play this everywhere, so. But overall, it's not a bad song. I've heard a lot worse. So, overall, yeah. I hope you enjoyed this episode, though. I know this is shorter, but